Hey guys, Terrific Originator today with, and after a bit of a wait, we are finally back with Dark Season 2. It's felt like a long time ago since I reacted to Dark. I think I reacted to it, must have been nearly half a year ago, or a bit more than that now. And I had a lot of fun watching it. I think it was a very, very fun show. I loved a lot about it. I think I like time travel, but my problem is a lot of shows just don't do it right. And Dark did it pretty much perfectly. The whole time loop, I loved it. How characters' actions would just end up in these paradoxes of loops. It's just like how, like just alone, like Jonas training Claudia, Claudia training Jonas, and Claudia training Jonas, and Jonas training Claudia, and it's just like this whole loop and just constant loop blocks, which was just amazing. Like most time travel shows just don't know how to be. The problem is there's always quite a lot of, they're normally quite plot holey, or the plot just sort of falls apart. There's only really Steins Gate that I think did time travel well that I've watched, and then this came along and I was like, no, pretty tight series. Now it is taking on a whole nother set of things, and that is now doing sort of multiverses. I'm assuming that's why I would see the multiverses sort of we're going to dive into now, or parallel universes. So it's going to get even more crazy. I believe this is the final season of the show as well, so I'm really hoping they cap this off nicely. And because it's only going to be 3 seasons, I expect it to be very tightly written, and just have overall just a good plot, whereas a lot of TV shows just keep going on when they don't need to, or especially with time travel, you don't want them going on for too long, because the longer you got them going, the more it starts to break apart. But no, so far, love the show. It was an absolute joy watching the first 2 seasons. You guys were absolutely amazing. Community in the comments. I had a lot of fun reacting to the show. But other than that, we're going to continue watching. So guys, leave a like, subscribe if you enjoy. Check our Patreon for the early access and uncuts if you're interested. And let's jump into some Dark.
Den Anfang und das Ende.
After rewatching season 2, I fully understand now why Helga was so loyal to Noah. Like sort of baffled me. I was like, why is he so loyal? But he is like in that scene when he teleports him as a kid back. He's basically the magic wizard man, like he says, the wizard man who pretty much brought him home. So it makes a lot more sense now. It's like little things like that where it was just like,
Martha wird leben.
The Game of Thrones incest.
Egal wohin du gehst.
Ooh, I wonder what fucking Jonas's mum's going to do next. She does. Oh yeah, that guy. I didn't realise until fucking rewatch that I forgot his name. Oh, do you know Jonas's mate? He was his other mate. Oh, that looks sick. I love that shot. No, the family tree. Oh, that sound design though. Oof. That was nice. I was looking for that stuff.
Gib mir mal die Butter.
Ach komm, Mikkel, jetzt mach dich mal fertig.
Either Mikkel looks older or they got a different dad. That could be a possibility.
Ist Magnus schon wach? Martha, ob Magnus schon wach ist.
Keine Ahnung. Bist du?
Wollte nur sehen, ob du echt bist.
Magnus!
It's like following different versions of it.
Ey, du Arsch.
Wer zuerst in der Schule ist. Morgen, Mama.
Morgen.
Mate, how dare you take someone's croissant like that? That is unacceptable.
Soll ich dich mitnehmen? Es soll nachher regnen.
Nee, ich komme heute spät. Theaterprobe.
Und nicht vergessen, ihr seid ab morgen bei eurem Vater.
That's why he's got a bit more of an emo stage around his
Das ist
Ulrich.
doch scheiße.
I guess in this world, Ulrich's with Hannah. Is he Ulrich? It's been a while. Oh, he's back. Yeah, so it's basically this is going to be a world without Jonas. She said she never met him, didn't she? But now where is our Jonas? Is he in their world or no? We're back. And also Hannah, what's Hannah doing in the fucking past? I wonder what she's fucked up.
Den ganzen Morgen nichts anderes gesagt.
In this world it'd be so different though because of because say if Jonas didn't exist, everything was so different because technically Jonas trained Claudia into what she did, and then that would have changed the whole history there. So I'm curious. I'm just assuming I'm under this preconception at the moment. It might be, it might not be what I think I am. But
Gut, war ja
interesting
nur
way.
Routine.
Jonas from Wish. Oh. It's like the opposite this time. It was Catherine, wasn't it, who pulled the hair off and then she ignored it.
Ist das sicher deine Klasse?
I remember when I walked to the class when I was a kid and I ended up crying.
Ich habe keine Benachrichtigung über einen neuen Schüler erhalten.
Einmalig im Jugendcafé unter Aufsicht von Herrn Hopf.
It's interesting that he no matter what, he still would have cheated. I find that amusing. How the table turns in this world. I feel very bad for Jonas. It's such a weird situation to be in. Ooh. Is this who he's been with? No, can't be. Maybe. Has it been these two? Ooh, she has blonde hair. Oh, interesting.
Das hat sie halt früher ganz anders angehört.
God, he's a horny bastard, isn't he?
47 PKW, 2 LKW. Allein in der Region Winden gibt es...
Didn't he have an eye patch, didn't he, as well in the
Was soll ich damit jetzt
world?
Ich,
Glad to think how much little changes there
keine
be.
Ahnung.
Ich hab die Schicht.
Hannas Mann ist mein Vater und der heißt Ulrich. Ich weiß nicht, auf was für einem Trip du bist, aber jetzt verpiss dich endlich, okay?
His brain's about Nenny. Guess it's a good thing we start off with the parallel universe, just get to know it a bit more. Because as I said, Jonas has changed so much because of like how all the loops work in his.
Hey, warte! Wie ist dein Name?
That's a cool effect. Oh, that transition though. That was smooth. Oh, I like that.
Sie haben ihn behalten.
Findest du das witzig?
It's calling out to him. What? Sexy transition again? That's not going to get old if to keep doing that. It's going to be great. So it would be different because Jonas wouldn't have been allowed to put the juice on the radiation, so you never have the big gooey thing, so you never have the weird super it's weird.
Ihr findet hier was? Erik hat hier manchmal im Sommer übernachtet.
Was ist das?
Ach du Scheiße.
Now they all run away. That's creepy. Oh, this is scary. I don't like it.
Nils.
Oh, things are already very different. A little bit. Wonder how this is going to entwine with the other. Oh, mate, it's so interesting what we're going to do some cool stuff there. Creepy. This season's already scarier than the last. Hey, it's Claudia. Oh. Huh. I love how Martha's now the time travel. Do you know what? They find really good actors all the time to match the character looks. It's mad, isn't it, when you think about it? Now, that looks like what an older Martha would look like. I just didn't even click though, dear.
In deiner Welt. Und in meiner.
Wouldn't it technically be a diversion? No. Wouldn't it technically be a diversion already though? Because if she met Jonas already before she teleported, Jonas would have known she was alive. So that Jonas clearly didn't go through the same situation as our Jonas, if that makes sense. A very good first episode, I think. Yeah, I think it was a good idea to just show the other world off a little bit. So I'll give us the idea. Yeah, this is a parallel universe without Jonas. That was pretty easy to get hold of, which was nice. So, a lot happened this episode. Obviously, with Jonas disappearing in the world, there's so many consequences in a world without Jonas. Obviously, like, because Jonas, all the time loops revolve around Jonas, so there won't be. So obviously, him disappearing has a lot more effects than just the current timeline. Obviously, it affects the past, present, and future because of his links. Like I said, with just the simple ones like Claudia, for example, he's one who trained her to do what she did. So yeah, it looks like Martha took over the role as the chosen one in this world. And she's got the yellow vein coat now, which is cool. A very enjoyable first episode. I like the idea we're just slowly building up, just build up this alternative world, get the idea of going on, shows changes. So we've got now Helga, for example, has got one eye instead. We have the mysterious trio. I wonder what they're always going to be playing in this. Everyone's sort of designs changed, little traits have changed, like the deaf girl and deaf girl's sister, and that lot training who can talk and who can't. Overall, I enjoyed the episode. I think I'm looking forward to see how it's going to go. I'm definitely going to see curious to see how this is all going to work out and pan out and interact with each other as we go on. As it was talking about the threads in the play, which is similar to your name, where it's like the threads of fate. So fate's been entwined as a knot. Can you cut the knot? Let's see. But yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to go on. It looks like two Jonases, but it's different though, because Jonas, the future Jonas, doesn't know about Martha being alive or doesn't know about alternative world Martha, whereas younger Jonas does. So obviously we already got a divergence there. That's be the first big divergence to the series. Like normally every character knew what every character knew, like no matter what time period they're in, because there was always a future self. But at this time, Jonas being in another part of the world, older Jonas should have known about this. He shouldn't have been surprised when he seen Martha again. So odds are that our two Jonases are now completely different. It's not where it was before. It's like that was definitely future Jonas. This one's a bit different because he's not. Obviously, that Jonas has obviously not gone to the alternative universe. So that's curious. But overall, guys, hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and hope to see you next week. Peace.